Hello, everyone. This is Ash, your San Ramon and East Bay realtor and seniors real estate specialist. And joining me today is the wonderful Anna. Anna is a living benefits specialist, and I'm going to have her take over and introduce herself and tell us more about what she does.
Hello, Ash. Thank you for having me. My name is Ana Fabiana, as you know, and I am a living benefit specialist. I am also, I'm an independent representative of National Life Group.
Perfect. Okay, so when we think benefits, we're usually thinking, when we think life insurance, I should say, we're usually thinking death benefits. So, this is an
Mhm.
interesting topic, and that's why I wanted you to be here because if the community that I am in can benefit from the living benefits while they are still here and help them have a better life, why not? So, tell me more on how living benefits would be different from the typical death benefits that we think of when we think life insurance.
Okay, well, that's a very good question, Ash. So, traditional life insurance, um, you have to die to get the death benefits, to get the money, right? When we think about traditional life insurance, you get the life insurance so that when you pass away, your family that you leave behind can go on without you and not to have
The
financial
financial
worry.
burden.
Yeah, or financial burden. With living benefits, it is actually the fact is this: people are living longer being sick, and being sick in the US, in America, can be very expensive. You know how one illness catastrophe, kind like cancer, stroke, heart attack, can drive one family to a financial ruin? Have you heard of that?
I have actually, because you introduced this to me when we were talking last time. You had mentioned that a very high percentage of bankruptcy and foreclosures happen because of this reason. Medical reasons are
Absolutely.
the reason behind it.
Right, absolutely. So 60%, to be exact, 60% of bankruptcy that file in the US is due to medical debt.
Wow.
40% of foreclosures is directly linked to chronic illness, diabetes, and all that disease. Chronic illness, I would say, is the kind of disease that doesn't kill you, but it costs you a lot of money to keep you
Hmm.
alive. So anyway, because of that, um, and the foreclosures, the bankruptcy, all these people have health insurance.
Correct.
If you're sick, you cannot go to work. Would you agree with me that living expenses still need to be paid regardless whether you're healthy or you're sick, whether you get income or
Absolutely.
not? Right.
If
So
anything, they
living,
only go higher because you have other expenses. You now have the medical expenses that your health insurance is not covering, in addition to
yes,
your day-to-day living expenses.
absolutely. And that is why living benefits is important. It's a living solution while you're still alive, because would you agree? It is hard to be alive and to be sick and not have the financial source or resource.
Absolutely. And now that
And that
actually
is,
explains that high number of bankruptcies and foreclosures that you were sharing with me last time.
yes, yes. So living benefits is the kind of life insurance that will be there while you're still alive, just in case sickness, injury, sickness like Alzheimer, injury,
Mhm.
um, terminal illness happen, right?
Okay.
I like to say that this is your income protection. If you
All
cannot go
right.
to work, you still need income. Well, that's protected with living benefits because,
Good.
I love what I do because I say, if you have living benefits, when my clients, I say, hey, clients, you have living benefits. You know what? Now it doesn't matter if life happens, good or bad. When I say good, you want to go and experience life to the fullest, try bungee jumping. You're fine because you know what? If anything
You're
happens to you, you
protected.
have living benefits. That's the good things in life. Yeah. You
Right.
choose to be okay, that's fine. But But more importantly, if something that happened in your life, when lifing you, right, the unplanned happened, you know
Right.
what? Know that I'm fine. My family is protected with living benefits because I don't have to
That's
die to
that's
use it.
wonderful.
Yeah.
So one of the things that we've also known is that as we age, it gets harder and harder to apply for
Hmm.
life insurance because it gets more expensive. And one of the
Yes.
passions I have is to work with downsizing seniors. A lot
Yeah.
of them, so there are two categories. A lot of them downsize because they can't live in their beautiful, luxurious homes anymore because their health doesn't allow them to. And
Hmm.
sometimes they can't afford it because, like you said, something unplanned has happened and now they need the financial resource. So they need to sell their homes in the Bay Area and they need to use part of their equity to now pay for those medical bills. What would you
Right.
say? How would a situation like this be living benefits be helpful to them?
If those seniors have living benefits, right, they
Mhm.
can put a claim under chronic illness.
Okay.
So under chronic illness, the triggers are the same as long-term care insurance. Although I have to make it clear that life insurance with living benefits is not the same as long-term care insurance. It's
Okay.
different. Okay. But under the chronic illness rider, the triggers, like I said, are the same. If you cannot do 2 out of 6 daily activity living for 90 days, you can put a claim and you can get 1 to 2% the death benefits while you're still alive.
All
So
right.
just to make it simple, if someone has $1 million policy, they can get $10,000 to $20,000 every month for up to 4 years, um, if they need long-term care.
Got it. So I have
Yeah.
seen a lot of cases where somebody takes a fall, has a hip fracture, and it's like the chances are that they'll be back walking, but it's not an overnight process. It might take them 6 to 8 months to be
Right.
back on their feet. So having the chronic illness rider with their living benefits would allow them, even if they didn't have long-term care, it would allow them to pay for those expenses.
Right. If they have the
That,
policy, of course, before they get sick. But yes,
yes,
that
yes, definitely. Policy before
chronic,
you get sick.
right, the chronic illness rider will help them if they need long period of care.
Okay. And then earlier you mentioned about the activities of daily living, that two out of
Uh-huh.
six activities of daily living have to be affected for 90 days. Can you tell
Yes.
us what those activities of daily living are?
Eating, toileting, transferring, um, controlling your bladder is one of them. And gosh, what is one more?
Dressing and bathing.
Dressing and bathing. Yes.
That's my occupational therapy coming in handy right now.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes. The way I
Um,
like it is a simple stuff as getting up from your dining chair to move to your sofa. If you
right,
cannot do that, that's one of daily activity living, right?
right.
If you cannot fit yourself, stuff like that. Yes.
Yeah. Eating, dressing, grooming, bathing, toileting, transfers. And like you said, transfers being a critical one because
Yes.
with illness and injury, definitely people have weakness and moving around is affected.
Right. Right.
Um, Tell us more. What about any other benefits that people should know about that we have not talked about yet?
So did I mention terminal illness? Someone
Mhm.
with terminal illness, cancer, and we know now a lot of people, younger people, get cancer. But if under terminal illness, if your doctor tells you, hey, you get sick stage 4, you only have less than 2 years to live, you can put a claim. And the thing is, why this is important, as because I've seen too many people have cancer, right? Second opinion is not covered by doctor. So having living benefits so again, let's do a round number of 1 million. You say someone has $1 million policy. He or she got sick with terminal illness, and their doctor said, you only have less than 2 years to live.
Mhm.
You can put a claim to National Life Group, your medical record and everything. Once it's verified, you can get up to 800,000 cash. If you have a $1 million policy, you can get up to 800,000 cash, tax free to your name, tax free. What does it
Wow.
mean? What does it mean for someone with cancer? A chance to fight, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So go get the second opinion that is not covered by sorry.
I know.
Oh,
I know that you see a lot of
yeah,
people in this situation, and it's not easy. Thank you
it's
for what you
not.
do.
So sorry. No. Second opinion, it's not covered by health insurance. Would you agree?
I actually was
And
not aware of that the second opinion is not covered.
no. Well, let alone second opinion. You go to out of network doctor, you have to pay more. Now, when it comes to cancer, chemotherapy drug is so expensive. Do you know
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Right. Um, Second opinion is not covered because if you've seen a doctor, so say you want to go the functional doctor route.
Hmm.
Some of them don't even want to deal with health insurance.
Yes. I actually
It
recently
is
met somebody. She
right.
has
And it
fabulous reviews, but she tried working with insurance and it was so difficult. She said, I really am passionate about what I do, but I don't want to deal with the insurance. And she's gone private pay.
right. So that is why for someone who wants to fight for their life because they have terminal illness, GoFundMe will not help them. Can I say it one again? GoFundMe will not help them because too many people rely on GoFundMe. What I like to say is go fund you with
I love
living
that.
benefits. Yeah, go fund you with living benefits. So that terminal illness, as I've seen too many people with cancer.
Yeah, I can tell. This is
It's hard.
this is very informative. I hope that people find whether they want to work with you, whether they want to choose to work with somebody else, you just bringing this information forward. I hope people find
Yeah.
it helpful because knowledge is power. Just being aware
Yes.
that, and like you
And
said,
yeah, sorry,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I was just going to finish by saying that you had mentioned earlier that life expectancy is so long that as we live a longer life, uh, the goal is to live a healthy, long life, but the unplanned
Right.
episodes still happen. And when they happen,
Uh,
this is preparation for that.
yeah, absolutely. When I was a kid, if I know someone, got diagnosed with cancer, 6 months.
Hmm.
Now it's common to say, oh yeah, they have cancer, they recover and they live for, you know,
They live a good
I
life
don't know,
after that again. Yeah.
four
But that
years.
in
But
between period that you're talking about, that's where these benefits
yes, the
would come.
initial ones, when you just got diagnosed,
Yeah.
you need the fund, you need the financial resource so you can fight to get healthy again. And
Yeah.
sometimes that's the challenge. Yeah.
And like you said, that the big thing is that your family, you could still have younger children who are living, because I'm finding out about people getting diagnosed with illnesses at a younger
Yeah.
age now. So you probably still have
Yes.
children who are living at home with you. All of their, if they did not have benefits, their life being affected, it's just not the person who's diagnosed. Everybody else around them, their
The
family
whole family.
too.
Yes. Thank you for bringing that up. That's very true because you go through chemo. If it's only like with me, it's only me, my husband, and my kids. if I get sick, I either have to and go to chemo because chemo is so hard on your body. You need
Mm-hmm.
the care, you need someone to take care of you for that period. And for me, I either have to hire someone to help me or ask help from friends, or my husband have to take day off from work. Again, with living benefits, if you get that fund while you're still alive, it could mean that, hey, you know what? Maybe my spouse can take a long break from my job, from his or her job, right? To take care of me because you know what? We have the financial resource that we need. And you know what? I don't have to worry about mortgage. I don't have to worry about if you send your kids to private school, they still can go to school and they still can eat. Life goes on because it's hard enough to have someone who's sick at home,
Yep.
you know, and to add that other burden of, oh my God, how do I pay for
Financial.
mortgage now?
Yeah.
Right. So
That's perfect.
anyway,
That's perfect. Thank you so much for sharing. All right. Um, Heading into retirement, I know that your company also offers something that you always say would make a worry-free retirement portfolio. What is that?
yes. So with life insurance, you can get a lifetime if you don't die, you don't get sick. While you're still alive, you can get that death benefits as supplement to your retirement income, tax free. But also, there's another product or solution that we offer, and that is called annuity.
Okay.
And that is both of them guaranteed a lifetime income, Ash. And
Oh,
that's
who does
very,
not want?
very important. Sorry?
Yes. I said, who does not want guaranteed income? That is music, I'm
Yes.
sure, to everybody's ears, not just mine. How about this? This was a lot of information to intake. Again, this is Ash. Joining me today is Anna. Thank you so much, Anna, for shedding light on how living benefits and not just having health insurance or life insurance, but having life insurance with living benefits is something that's critical and can help you alleviate those financial burdens should something
Yes.
happen. How about we resume this conversation about annuities because an income, a guaranteed income, I would love to know more. So we will be back in a couple of weeks. We will bring Anna back and talk more about annuities then. Sounds good, Anna? Would you love to come back?
I would love to come back, and I promise I will not shed a tears next time.
Oh, it's all good. This is all good. This just tells us how passionately you feel about this. So thank you
Thank
for
you.
taking the time.
Yeah, I would love to come back if you will have me, Ash. Thank you so much.
Of course. All right. Bye, everyone. We'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.